An Ohio teacher just got one of the highest honors in the nation.
Today, CBS Mornings announced the National Teacher of the Year, and you might recognize him.
The 2022 Teacher of the Year. This is my drum roll. It's none other than Kurt Russell. Hey! When we heard the name Kurt
Well, after being voted as Ohio Teacher of the Year, Mr. Russell was then nominated on a national level, and now he holds the title.
Wake Up CBus anchor Tracy Townsend talked with him just this morning, a few hours after the big announcement.
Russell is a history teacher at Oberlin High School. Mr. Russell, thank you so much for joining us. Let me say congratulations to you. And we are so glad you have time to talk with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, and I really appreciate the warm wishes. Thank you so much.
So let's get right into it. As Ohio Teacher of the Year, did you think you'd end up on this national stage on CBS this morning?
Absolutely not. Honestly, I did not even believe I would become Ohio Teacher of the Year, so let alone National Teacher of the Year. But I'm just so blessed, and I work with such amazing students each and every day, and I'd just like to spread the message of love and respect to all teachers out there.
So when we talked with you in February, you shared that it really is your mission to create an opportunity for students in the classroom, in the curriculum. How do you do that in a history class?
Well, I think first of all, you have to be intentional. And so I try to provide courses that students see themselves in. Diversity within curriculum is so important because students are more engaged when they see themselves. And so creating new courses such as African American history class, race, gender, and oppression class, Black music in the African diaspora are courses that students could relate to. And I try to do that every other year or so to create new courses so students can see themselves.
And so, those classes, I remember, I may be dating myself, taking classes like that in college. And now there's so much focus on history and diversity, and we're hearing the criticism for things like CRT. Can you address how what you are doing is education, not necessarily CRT?
Yes, even with CRT, I do not teach CRT. What I'm trying to do is to normalize the learning for all students and to make sure that all students, as I said previously, will see themselves in the curriculum. So making sure that women see themselves in the curriculum, making sure that African Americans see themselves in the curriculum, making sure that the LGBTQ plus community see themselves in the curriculum, and that's key for me.
There was one student who said he wishes everyone could have a conversation with you. We're so glad that we got to have that conversation. Probably too old for your class, but congratulations again. You're really a great teacher. We're excited for you.
Well, I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for having me on.
Russell decided to become an educator when he was in middle school, inspired by his math teacher, who was the first black male teacher he had ever had. Russell is the first black male to be named Ohio Teacher of the Year in the nearly 60-year history. As National Teacher of the Year, Russell will spend the next year advocating for students and inspiring others to join the profession.